Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Well, it's time for us to talk with Brian Vale. And Brian, welcome to the Wake Up Guyana show.
Thank you very much.
Welcome,
Yes, sir.
welcome to Guyana.
Yes,
all right?
sir.
And from the onset, when you guys told me your project, I said, well, you had to be very bold to want to come to have this done in Guyana. But certainly, you've got your own approach to this and your thoughts on it. But tell me quickly about your association with Travis, and then we'll talk about your personal performances and so on as an entertainer.
Yes. Well, I met Travis in Jamaica, as you mentioned before. We we started building tracks together, and that really is how we got, you know, connected with each other. Because when we build music together, it's a connection with each other, and so the music sounds extraordinary. And what happened is that when you have a connection with musicians or producers, that helps you to produce better quality music and more effective melodies, and that helps to make things less challenging.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a good way to put it. You have yourself been involved in the entertainment field.
Yes, sir.
Religiously, I think I should
Yes,
say.
yes, yes, sir.
All right. And I'd like you to tell me, I know it would have been back home,
Mhm.
whether you've gone to other countries and so on with your performances, that will be left to you to tell us. So tell us about how deeply involved you've been.
Okay, first of all, I went to Edna College. That's a college in Jamaica. It produces some of the most phenomenal artists and musicians that we hear around playing reggae music. So I have been affiliated with the Edna College of Visual and Performing Arts. That's where I learned the basic of music and the importance of the craft. So having gone there, studied, I majored in piano. I did classical piano,
Okay.
and yeah, so that's where I learned all of the skill, the art. And then in 2010, you know, my life took a turn because I only went Endemali for 2 years, and in 2010, my life took a change, and you know, I said I used to write, but I never used to sing because I wasn't known as a singer
Okay.
in the family, right? So having done that, well, in 2011, I decided to take music more seriously. So that's when I really started singing my music, and then you know, knowing the theory of music and all of that, and you know, it helps me to train myself a little more as to how to sing, and so after that, you know, I continue singing, and that's when I took it up as a ministry, and started performing in different concerts in Jamaica. So that really gives me the push to say, okay, you really need to take this up full time. And so that's when I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this 100%, you know, and I started singing. I am in the, 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 the the foundation of getting my band together, because I used to just have persons play for me randomly once I have show, but I'd never performed outside of Jamaica until I came to Guyana.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're
but
saying you performed here already?
yes,
Since you've been here? Okay.
since I've been
Yeah.
here, and my so that's where my journey began there and here. So I'm here mainly to promote the album that I have, that is entitled Blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
And
Oh yes. You did make that album available to me, boy.
yes,
My bad. But you have another one there, right?
yes,
Yeah.
I have.
All right.
I have.
Just. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We'll get that. We'll get that.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead. We'll
Yes,
get
sir.
that.
So it's not fully prepared as yet,
Mhm.
because I am signed to a record label in the US. So they manufacture and distribute the album. So they provide the so I don't have the official copy here with me, but I have the music, and yeah. So on the 11th is when the album will be released worldwide. However, I'll be doing an album launch on the 6th of December this year, in BV. That's at the New Testament Church, Bible Victory New Testament Church, right there in across from Qualfon.
Okay.
Yes, right there. So that's the 6th, and I'll be performing all the tracks. It's 9 tracks on the album. I'll be performing all 9 tracks, and about 3 other singles that I have out already.
Well, you've come a long way, I should say. But something struck me earlier. You said that you always were a writer, never thought of singing. As a matter of fact, even to your family, didn't think of you as a singer. But what was your thought about yourself? You would have done if you had the ability to sing along as well.
I would say, because in my family we have singers. We have really, really awesome singers. And my brother in the family, my older brother, was who everybody in the community knew as the singer. Everybody knew me as the musician. So even then, trying to sing was an issue for the family. They'll tell you, look, no, you're the musician. Stick to music. Stick to the instrument, right? But then, I tell you the story quickly behind that. you know, I went to church alone. I used to fast during the day. I went to church one evening and I said, Lord, it's afternoon during my fasting, and I said, I know I can play music, but I want to do more for you. I want you to do me a favor, God. Because I love Romain Virgo. Right? Romain Virgo is one of my artists from a longer time. We met even at school at Edamale at one point. And I said, Lord, with that powerful voice that he has, I want you to give me a piece of that voice. so so that I can minister with the power of that voice for you. And I live to hear every single individual who hears me says that I sound just like Romain Virgo, and people keep saying, okay, I didn't know Romain Virgo did gospel songs when they heard me first. Even in my community, everybody was shocked when they heard me, and so that's really the theory, I would say, behind my voice. And it was from that moment that I said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna sing for the Lord. And so I took everything. Then I start writing more. I start building, because I produce beats. So I all the tracks on my album, I build them from scratch. And most of the background vocals also I did. So it came to the point where I was also able to sing harmony lines and stuff and arrange all of those stuff. That's how amazing, God worked in my life. And so as a result of that, I'm here today with this album, along with other songs that a lot of persons are loving. People are just going really crazy about the tone that I have so far and the music that I produce.
Well, for sure, when that album is launched, we'll be playing a lot of it so that we can hear. Because my viewership, they just don't listen and forget. They will ask,
Yes,
what about Brian Vale? What about the Anointed Vale? You talked with him a couple of months ago. We want to hear the music and so on. So when that is launched,
Yes.
when we can play it legally,
Yes.
certainly I'll be playing it for my fans to hear.
Yes.
But what I know for sure is that there is some sort of expertise that you can impart. While you're here, you've been doing so. You've performed already at your church.
Yeah, the church. Yes.
And I'm sure for the length of time, the rest of your stay here, you might be doing something more.
Yes.
Who knows, you know?
Yes.
But that would be very good for us.
Yes, definitely. I was a teacher before I came here.
Okay.
I taught at a high school and then at a primary school, and so we realized that even
So have you resigned as a teacher to
Yes.
come? Oh, you had to do
yes,
that. Okay.
yes, yes, sir.
All right.
And
Well, you're teaching in another facet, you know.
yeah. Yes, I used to also do private lessons and stuff because I love music, right?
Mhm.
And I always want to have music surround me. So Travis and I, what we're really planning to do at some point while we're here is to create a course. We want to design a course that we can have people learn more about sound engineering and really producing music via beats, building beats. So we want to have piano lessons, bass guitar because I play the bass and I fool around the drums also.
Almost a complete musician.
But what happened is that I wanna impart that knowledge to young and persons who aspire to be musicians and producers and anything that has to do with the art
Wonderful.
of a music.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Well, we don't say no to anything that we find might be beneficial to us. So we'll be accepting you and Travis with open arms. And
Thank
I
you, sir.
really do hope that you guys can come back sometime, give it some time so that you can say this had been achieved.
Yes.
And we can tell the people again that you guys just didn't speak about what you want to do. You did what you wanted to do. All right?
Yes, sir.
So let me congratulate you on the thought first and wish you all the best in your efforts. And then thirdly, wish that you could let us know how you've been progressing with your project. Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank
Let
you.
me thank you so much indeed. Travis,
Thank you.
Travis Mann and Brian
Yes,
Vale,
sir. Thank you
the
very much.
Anointed Vale. Thank you very much for coming in, spending some time with us, and we wish you all the best in your endeavors. Time is running away. It's 9 hours 52. It's time for us to take the break to say thanks to the people who support the program here on the Wake Up Guyana show. So we're going to go to that break now. Stay with us. Don't go away.